Morning, flamethrowers, and what's up? It's me, Flame the Dragon Hog here, and welcome to another installment of Flame's Rants. You guys know what it is. It's where I look at some of my favorite YouTubers, and I look at some of my favorite videos by them. And guys, this video is not easy for me to do. Okay, so as we all know, guys, we lost a very, very famous Dragon Ball Z YouTuber, and his name is Slick Goku. That's right. A lot of you guys know him as 2GS Bootleg, a lot of you guys know him as, Reggie, but we all know him as Slick Goku. Yep, you guys all know who he is. He's pretty much like that, hip-hop gangster version of Goku, who really just doesn't give a crap about lots of things, but still, he was pretty cool. So, guys, I said to myself, you know what, I might as well make a Flames rant about him, in honor of him. In honor of Slick Goku, I'm going to make a Flames rants. And hopefully, a lot of Slick Goku's friends that he voices with will be able to watch this, because let me just tell you, these videos mean a lot to all of us. In fact, a lot of us. Because, let me just say, voice actors like Slick Goku, Chi-Chi Smash, Prince Vegeta, Broly Force, and lots of others further down the line, they really did have a lot of fun helping Slick make all sorts of different videos and content for us to entertain us, make us laugh, make us cry, make us angry. But it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Anyway, so without further ado, guys, this is the Slick Goku best of. Like I said before, guys, it's not easy for me to make this because, I'm still, upset about Slick being gone and everything, but we gotta keep on moving. I'm pretty sure Slick would have wanted it that way. Anyway, so, if you guys want to see more, best ofs, please hit that like button, and let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite video that Slick Goku has made? Or, better yet, what appearance do you guys like that Slick made? Like, did you guys like him in any of the SSJ9K videos, or in the Kishin Pain videos, or any others and stuff, or Cinetic, or some other stuff? So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you guys have a favorite appearance that Slick did, like in the Chi-Chi Smash videos, or in the Prince Vegeta videos. He's in a lot of them. But anyway, so without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so we got a lot here, guys. I mean, I kind of went overboard because, let me just say, his video is funny as shiz, as he would say. But yeah, let's begin, guys. Okay, so the first one we have here is this video. I really did like this one. It's when he went into a coffee shop and he met this woman right here. You guys seen her on my channel. Her name is Kazehana, and well, the same thing that happened to me that happened to Slick. Because you know what happened. I took a sip of her coffee and, I ended up with this bird tattoo on my hand. Well, the same thing happened to Slick. And eventually, that means that they got married, or it's a marriage contract, as Kazehana would say. So, yeah, and basically, the same thing happened to Slick, and they ended up getting together. Well, not really. Well, that happened in another video that I can talk about if you guys want. Basically what happened was that after Slick left her, after a few days, or a few weeks, or months, whatever, I don't know, I don't care, she was on the street crying her eyes out because Slick left her. And she was just up in the bar, just drinking her sorrows away, and ended up, I don't know. But believe it or not, guys, Slick kind of felt pity for her, and he made her his Sakure, otherwise known as his second wife, or his second lover, whichever one. Can anybody tell me what the heck a Sakure is? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, Kazehana and Slick, let me just tell you, those two, I don't know. But tell me something, guys. Do you honestly think you would want anybody who, has a massive drinking problem, is somewhat of a goddess, and, just has a massive drinking problem? I'm just gonna say it. Have a massive drinking problem. It's just insane. But anyway, let's keep on going to the next one. Okay, so next up we have is, oh lord, the Hinata series. Okay, well, guys, I'm just gonna flat out say this. Hinata over in the Slick Goku channel has really been a massive pain. Well, at first she started out all innocent and nice and sweet and kind and very helpful towards Chi-Chi and Slick. But further down the line, she ended up falling in love with Slick and was willing to do whatever it took to be with him, even kill Chi-Chi. Yeah, but in this in particular video, after when Slick kicked her out of the house, after when he kicked her out of the house, she just kept on coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back until the point where Slick almost got in trouble with his wife, Slick Chi-Chi, with Slick Chi-Chi, a different version of Chi-Chi, the gangster version of Chi-Chi, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, she kept on coming back, she kept on messing with them, and let me just say, another further down the line, she kept on messing with Slick, harassing him, but he had no choice but to kick her to the moon. You guys heard me. He kicked her to the moon. But let me just say, Hinata just kept on coming back. More and more and more. It was crazy. But let me just say, guys, Hinata, like I said before, further down, in the beginning, she was nice and sweet, and I thought, it was going to be nice to have her around, but now that she was further down the line, it was a little bit crazy. And believe it or not, guys, later on, we found out she was part of a Akatsuki, the Legion of, Pain, or whatever, Akatsuki. It's pretty bad. Yeah, she's a Hinata that's part of an Akatsuki. It was pretty bad. It was really, really bad. But anyway, she was a really interesting girl, not gonna lie. I mean, guys, if I was gonna do a smash or pass with this, I would honestly would like to, I guess I would smash this version of Hinata, I guess, I don't know. Oh my freaking god, guys, I just thought about something. In honor of Slick Goku, I think I might do a date smash or pass with the girls that he has. The girls that he interacted with. All sorts of junk. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Okay, next up we have is this video. Now, in this video, guys, Slick Goku has reunited with his old childhood friend. Well, of course, we all know who this childhood friend is. She has orange hair. She has orange hair. She lives up in the mountains, in the ice and snow. She's really nice and sweet and kind. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Suno. Yeah, she's from the classic Dragon Ball. She's from the classic Dragon Ball. She's really nice and sweet and kind, and not to mention she is a really big friend. She's a really close friend to Goku. She's a really close friend. And let me just tell you guys, after when Suno saw how Goku has grown up, she immediately fell in love with him. She was just so happy. But there was a problem, though. She found out that Goku and Chi-Chi were married. She found out that Goku and Chi-Chi were married, and that's when she got really, really mad. But then he found out that you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. You guys are really gonna get a kick out of this. Listen to this. After when Chi-Chi married Goku, they found out something about their family. Cause you see, as daughter of the Ox King, Chi-Chi's dad, he signed up a document saying that all future kings or royalty of the Ox family is prohibited to have more than one wife if they want to. But here's the thing: Chi-Chi's mom hid that because she didn't want her husband, messing around with anybody else. It's pretty crazy, I know. But anyway, Suno found out about that and thought, you know what? I think it's about time for me to make my move, because after all, being the next Ox King or Ox Prince, whatever, Goku, he can easily bring in more than one woman. But Goku was not interested in that, because the reason why is because he knows how his wife is, and not to mention, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was just bad. It was really bad. But I'm not gonna lie, it was nice seeing Suno again after all these years. It was really nice seeing her. She was really nice and sweet and kind and just flat out cute. And not to mention, she grew up busty as fudge. Basically what I mean is that she became dummy thick. She became dummy thick. And guys, let me just say, nothing wrong with a girl that has a little bit of meat on her bones, right? Oh, Lord, but let me just shut up before I get in trouble. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so next up we have is this video. Now, guys, this is a Truth or Dare video that Slick Goku did with Prince Vegeta. Okay, guys, I'm just going to flat out say this. Prince Vegeta and Slick Goku, in and out of character, they're pretty much like bros. They're really close with each other, and you guys should, and if you guys have seen that video that Prince Vegeta made about Slick, he was really upset. He was really, really upset because, like I said before, those two are so close. They're almost like brothers. I mean, come on. If you think about it, guys, if you look in the past at all those videos, he's pretty much the only version of Goku he can tolerate. Because honestly, Vegeta's version of Goku, I honestly don't think that he can handle it. But now he has to deal with him because now that Slick's gone, I don't know what the heck to do now. Well, anyway, back to this video. Basically, guys, this is a part 2 video that happened over in Vegeta's channel. Basically, what happened was that Vegeta, as we all know, Vegeta has this harem all full of girls and junk. It was pretty bad, but insane. And one of those girls just so happened to be Midnight from My Hero Academia. And basically what happened was that Vegeta got her pregnant. Yeah, Vegeta got her pregnant, and he was trying to dodge that for a moment. And believe it or not, guys, Vegeta's not the only one who was dealing with a My Hero Academia girl. Slick had to deal with Mount Lady, because she pretty much fell in love with him too. It was crazy. But anyway, so basically in this video, they kind of picked up where they left off in that video. It was pretty bad. It was pretty crazy. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun, though. It was pretty funny. I mean, they just sat back and played a game of Truth or Dare, even though it was total chaos. Same thing in the first video, guys, over in Vegeta's channel. It was total chaos. It was just really bad, but really crazy. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching it, but it was pretty funny. Anyway, moving swiftly along. Oh, and also, sorry to Prince Vegeta. I really am sorry that you lost someone that you can call that you can call a brother. I really am sorry that you lost someone like that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, next up we have is this video. Guys, this video is a Saiyan meeting. Now, let me just tell you guys, Slick, he pretty much was the life of the Saiyan meeting. He was pretty much the life of the Saiyan meeting. Now, let me just tell you guys, over on Vegeta's channel and on the Slick Goku channel, and believe it or not, on the Broly Force channel, and Broly Force, if you're watching this, I know you're feeling upset too now that Slick is gone. I know you're feeling upset about that. But anyway, they do have a lot of saying. They do have a lot of Saiyan meetings, and what a Saiyan meeting is basically when the Saiyan males just get together and just talk about stuff. But basically the Saiyan meeting to them is basically a way for them to express their opinions and all sorts of other stuff, and just stop, just talk about life. Basically, Vegeta, he talks about his life. He talks about his life with his harem, talks about problems that's happening, and all sorts of other stuff. It was crazy. Slick, he sometimes talks about his life, dealing with Hinata, dealing with Chi-Chi, and dealing with all sorts of other girls too. And Broly, he pretty much talks about, I don't know. But this is the different version of Broly that showed up to the same meeting, because now that Broly Force isn't, doing videos anymore, he pretty much stopped. So they had SSJ9K come back, and he brought back Wheezy F Broly, which is the black version of Broly, and a rapper. He was pretty interesting, really. But anyway, yeah, Broly, he pretty much had a lot of problems over in the Saiyan meetings and stuff. The normal Broly, not Wheezy F Broly. Broly, he pretty much had a lot of problems. Basically talking about Sheila and how much of a thought she was. Yeah, you guys heard me. That version of Sheila was a thought, okay? Because she basically smashed, like, many different versions of Broly and not her own. It was, pretty bad. It was really, really bad. So bad that she ended up going to jail. It was pretty bad. Like I said, it was bad. But anyway, yeah, moving on. I haven't seen this Saiyan meeting yet. I mean, I began watching it, but I haven't exactly seen the rest of it. I think I might watch that later. Who knows? But anyway, moving on. Okay, so here's another Saiyan meeting I was talking about. This is one of the Saiyan meetings I was talking about. Basically what happened here, guys, was that, Vegeta and Slick, they were basically, just talking about all sorts of different stuff that happened in their lives, like, mainly talking about, Slick's life, mainly because, all these different girls is just coming into his life, and not to mention, guys, what happened here, basically what happened was that, okay, you guys know Goku's son, Goten? Well, in their videos, Goten was a bit of a, I don't know what to call him. And you guys know Vegeta's daughter, Bra? Well, in this series, they're seeing each other, and every so often, Goten breaks Bra's heart, and Vegeta has to step in, defend his daughter, and Slick, he has to, take care of his son, with all sorts of shiz and all sorts of other junk. It was crazy. And let me just tell you guys, throughout that whole series, both in Slick and Vegeta's channel, they've been doing that for I don't know how long. It's mainly like Slick's channel. It's mainly Slick's, but it's still kind of the same thing. It was just pretty bad. Like, really, really bad. But it was great, though. It was really fun. Especially that one episode where Bra and Goten went to this couple's amusement park, and Vegeta couldn't do squat about it because, he was just a chaperone, but he made a deal saying that he was not supposed to do anything to stop Goten and Bra from having a good time. But anyway, as for that, Broly in this same meeting, he pretty much was just being Broly, just making tacos and margaritas and all sorts of other stuff. But the one thing that really lives up the same meetings is when Broly goes into his other side, his rage form. It's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. Oh boy, but anyway, yeah, the Saiyan meetings are pretty great. Anyway, moving swiftly along. Oh man, now this video was definitely pretty funny. I like this one too. This one was really great. Okay, so basically what happened was in this video was that believe it or not, Slick, he was just sitting there teaching Kale how to do a shot, take a shot. He was just teaching her how to take a shot. Then next thing you know, Chi-Chi comes in. But there was something a little bit off about Chi-Chi in Kale's eyes. There was something a little bit off about Chi-Chi. And I'm pretty sure we all know what the heck happened. Basically, they were in the presence of, believe it or not, Chi-Chi Black. Yep. They were in the presence of Chi-Chi Black. And basically what happened was Chi-Chi Black, she pretty much drove Slick crazy throughout the whole channel. Drove Slick crazy, pretending to be his wife. Pretending to be his wife and all sorts of other stuff. It was just bad. It was crazy. It was crazy. And basically, Slick had to do everything in his power to protect Kale. And not to mention, drive Chi-Chi Black away. Because it was just crazy. It's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Slick and Chi-Chi Black, I honestly don't know what to say about those two. Because, yeah, it was pretty crazy and pretty bad. It was, I don't know what to say about it. It was pretty crazy, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so they played a game of Truth or Dare. They played a game of Truth or Dare in order to drive Chi-Chi Black away. And, yeah, it was just pretty bad. Like, really bad. But anyway, Chi-Chi Black, she was a really interesting character on the show. She was a really interesting character. But anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, next up we have is episode 12 of the As Death saga. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna flat out say this. As Death on the Slick Goku channel was a major beast. Okay, guys, as we all know, As Death, she's pretty much a dictator. Okay, she's pretty much a dictator. She pretty much wants everybody to follow her rules and all sorts of other junk. But here's the thing, guys. Get this. Her and Slick, they really did have some history in the past. See, basically what happened was that the Ox King signed Goku up to be As Death's butler. Yep, that's right, guys. You heard me. As Death's butler. And, well, during his butler duties, okay, guys, we all know the rules of a butler. They have to do what their master says, right? Well, for As Death, she wanted Slick to, perform something else that a butler isn't supposed to be doing, but, yeah, it was, pretty crazy. But anyway, further down the line, she's just been coming to him, harassing him, and all sorts of other stuff, calling him her little man, and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty bad. It was crazy. And she pretty much is pretty crazy. She was a sorry, As Death, but she was a a total bitch. Yep, you guys heard me. She was a bit of a bitch. And not only that, but she also but believe it or not, she also she pretty much got on Vegeta too. Okay, so basically what happened was, this happened over at the Prince Vegeta channel. Basically, Slick and Vegeta, they were just hanging out, talking about their problems, and next thing you know, Tsunade and As Death, they showed up and started fighting with each other and trying to claim their properties. So they claim them. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, so yeah, As Death and Tsunade became good friends after that and started bothering the Saiyans. Okay, and later on, further down the line, As Death showed up in the channel, on Slick's channel, more and more. And then we come to this video where As Death, she showed up trying to bribe, Goten, into calling her mommy and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty bad. Like, come on, As Death. Are you really that desperate for a family? I bet you got some dick. I mean, come on. Anyway, Anyway, you guys should see this video. It was crazy. And Slick, he really had enough of Asdeath. He really had enough of her. Because she really drove him crazy. She really drove him crazy. Anyway, let's keep on going to the next video, because let me just say, guys, this video was crazy. Anyway, moving along. Okay, even though this is blurred out, here's another version. Here's another Asdeath video. Okay, so basically what happened... Okay, guys. Basically what happened was that Asdeath and Akame, for those of you guys who've seen Akame Kill, Asdeath and Akame, they do not get along very, very well. They do not get along at all. So, yeah, they went to go see therapy. They went to therapy to see if they can get Kronk to solve their problem. Yeah, you guys heard me. Kronk, who was also voiced by Broly Force. But anyway, so yeah, they went to therapy trying to solve their problems, trying to get Kronk to solve their problems. And then they ended up pulling in Slick, and Slick had to tell Kronk the whole entire story, what the heck was happening. And so basically it turned out that Akame and Asdeath, they were fighting over Tatsumi. You guys know who Tatsumi is, for those of you guys who have seen Akame Kill. He's pretty much that brown-haired boy that Asdeath fell in love with. But, he didn't want any part of her. So, yeah, but anyway, so basically what happened was that Slick and Kronk were steady trying to get these girls to calm down, tell them their problems, but they were just steady denying the fact that, they just hated each other. Like, they just really did hate each other. I mean, Asdeath using her ice powers in there, Akame slicing up ice with her sword and all sorts of other junk. It was just bad. Really bad. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, so basically what happened was that, yeah, Slick kind of got roped into this whole entire fiasco. Yay! But, yeah, let's just continue on. Let's just continue. Okay, even though this is just a close-up of the thumbnail, because, believe it or not, guys, I don't know what the heck Slick was trying to do. I don't know what the heck he was trying to do, guys, but I have no idea. But anyway, in this video, Slick was pretty much forced... He was forced to tell Chi-Chi about Operation Probe. Yeah, he was pretty much forced to tell him about Operation Probe. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know what the heck Operation Probe was, in their channels, Operation Probe was... Okay, so basically, in the whole entire multiverse of Saiyans, the Saiyans, they were going extinct. They were going extinct, basically, and they had to repopulate. So the god of all the Saiyans, Yamoshi, he ordered all the Saiyan males to smash and dash. Basically, they had to, cheat on their wives and start harems, all for the sake of the Saiyan race. And get this, Slick, he was the leader of the whole thing. And, basically what happened was that, Slick was forced to tell his wife, Chi-Chi, everything. He was forced to tell Chi-Chi everything about Operation Probe. He told her about Yamoshi, told her about him being a leader, and lots of other stuff. So basically what happened was that Chi-Chi not only was getting all the information, but she was also somewhat kind of creating a hit list. Yeah, because I don't know if I told you this, but yeah, Slick Chi-Chi in here, she pretty much is a gun totaler or a arms dealer, having a whole bunch of guns and all sorts of other stuff. It was just bad. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Slick pretty much had to tell Chi-Chi everything about Operation Probe, and it was just pretty crazy. But anyway, So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. It was, pretty crazy in this video, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it was, pretty crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can definitely see why Chi-Chi was ready to not only kill Yamoshi, but also his other stuff. It was, pretty crazy. Ugh. Okay, anyway, moving swiftly along, and, yeah, let's just keep on going. Okay, here's another As Death video, guys. Okay, so basically what happened was, let me just tell you what the heck happened, later. I mean, before this video. Okay, so basically what happened was that, yeah, Akame showed up at the house with amazing news for Slick, saying that As Death has finally died. That As Death has finally died. Slick, he was so happy and overjoyed, but then, a few weeks later, this video dropped, and As Death returned. That's right, guys, As Death returned. And she was not only that, she was also really, really pissed off. She was pissed off at Slick because he didn't go find her. Because he didn't go find her. And not only that, but she was also mad because she died in the first place at the hands of Akame. I know, it was pretty sad. But anyway, yeah, As Death, she came back to Slick's house and got back to doing what she did. She got back to messing with him. Yeah, she got back to messing with him. She stepped on his tail with her heels. And believe it or not, she added a taser in one of them. She added a taser. Uh, and she even packed on 5 extra inches. It was pretty bad. I almost felt bad for Slick's tail. I mean, ow. If I ended up doing something bad and if one of my girls stepped on my tail, yeah, things would have been pretty bad. I still would have had the heel hole in my tail. I would have had the heel hole. But anyway, yeah, so, in this video, Slick, he decided to cut a deal. He decided to cut a deal with As Death. Basically, the deal was that he would spend a few hours with her just to get her off his back. Because honestly, let me just tell you guys, As Death throughout that whole series was pretty insane. She was pretty funny and entertaining, but yeah, she was pretty insane. Anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, now this video was definitely crazy. This one was definitely one of my favorite videos. Okay, so what happened was that Chi-Chi was right in the middle of meditating and about to, just sit back, relax, and chill out for a little bit. And then, knock knock, who's at the door? It's Videl. It's Videl. And, yeah, believe it or not, Videl, she pretty much had some, crazy news. She had some, crazy news for, Chi-Chi and Slick. So basically what happened was that, Videl, she was pregnant. Videl was pregnant. Yeah, and let me just tell you, Chi-Chi, she was really mad. She was really, really mad. Not only that, but believe it or not, Gohan, he wanted to keep it a secret. Gohan wanted to keep it a secret. Slick Gohan wanted to keep it a secret from his mom and his dad. So, yeah, it was pretty bad and crazy. Okay, so basically what happened was that Chi-Chi, she was this close to killing Gohan, and, well, not Gohan, but she was this close to killing Videl after when Videl gave her a few reasons why why she should get respect and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty insane. It was pretty insane. And then next thing you know, Slick, he showed up. Slick showed up and he found out about that too. And yeah, he had a few words to tell Gohan, and right after he pretty much said after that he pretty much almost blew up the whole entire solar system after when he found out that Gohan got Videl pregnant. He pretty much he pretty much blew up the whole entire solar system. He blew up Uranus, he blew up Jupiter, he blew up Mars, he blew up the moon. He went right down the line, guys. He went right down the line. He went right down the line. It was just crazy. And let me just tell you, Slick, holy moly, it was just insane. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, they basically just talked it out like a family and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty crazy and bad. But anyway, let's keep on going before I spoil it. Before I things get even more crazy. Well, I'm pretty sure things will get crazy because let me just tell you, Slick Goku's channel has been really crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, even though this is blurred out, guys, this one's still crazy. Okay, so basically what happened was that yeah. Okay, so what happened was that there was a bit of a predicament that happened before this. Believe it or not, the Chi-Chi that Slick was messing with wasn't actually his wife. It was another Chi-Chi. It was another Chi-Chi. But then his real wife, Slick Chi-Chi, returned. And this is her. And this is her right there. That's Slick Chi-Chi. Slick Goku's real wife. And so basically what happened was that Slick Chi-Chi, she pretty much kind of picked up where she left off. You know, being crazy and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty crazy, but yeah, it was pretty bad. And also basically what happened was that they ended up playing 20 questions or truth or dare or whatever. I forgot what it was. It was either truth or dare or 20 questions. I can't remember. But anyway, they just bonded again and rekindled that flame. They somewhat smashed a little, but come on, guys. If you guys saw Slick Chi-Chi, you guys would definitely want to smash that ass too. I mean, come on, think about it. She's dummy thick. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's keep her going. Again, blurred out, but I'm pretty sure we all know what the heck this is. Okay, so basically what happened was that Goku and Kronk, they were just sitting back, chilling, watching TV. They were just sitting back, watching TV. Then next thing you know, this Hooters commercial comes on. And believe it or not, Chi-Chi, she found out about it. And she even called in her very special friend. She called in her friend. And you guys will not believe who the heck her friend is. It's Shigo from Kim Possible. Yeah, I know. And believe it or not, guys, Kronk and Shigo were going together in this in their channel. I know, crazy. I mean, two worlds colliding. I mean, think about it. Kronk from An Emperor's New Groove and Shigo from Kim Possible going together. I know. And plus, not only that, but think about it. Shigo's a villain. But anyway, okay, so basically what happened was that Chi-Chi and Shigo were arguing with the boys, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Not only that, but they were also trying to see what the heck was happening and trying to figure out how they were going to save the world with using Hooter girls for some type of junk. I don't know what the heck, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty crazy. Oh yeah, guys, word to the wise. When you have a wife and a Hooters commercial comes on, be sure to have your hand on that power button. Be sure to have your hand on that power button if you guys know what I mean. Okay? Cool beans. Anyway, moving on. Okay, now this video right here was definitely funny. I loved this one. I really did love this one. Okay, you guys may think that, nothing could scare Slick Chi-Chi, right? You're thinking, nothing could scare Slick Chi-Chi. Well, you're wrong. Something did scare Slick Chi-Chi. Something did scare Slick Chi-Chi. What exactly? Well, it's Goku's parents, Bardock and Gine, or Gine, whichever one. Anyway, so Bardock and Gine, they were coming over to dinner. They were coming over to dinner over at Slick's house. And Chi-Chi, she wanted to make a good impression on them because, think about it, she's their daughter-in-law. She didn't want their powerful Saiyan. She didn't want them, getting mad at her and judging her cooking and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty bad and crazy. And let me just tell you guys, things did kind of get really, really crazy when Gine was steady criticizing Chi-Chi's cooking and comparing it with hers. Yeah, things kind of get cut. Things did get kind of crazy. But then, Chi-Chi, she ended up, giving them very special gifts, because, she had money and all sorts of other stuff. But anyway, as far as I know, she pretty much did try her best with, dinner and getting her parents-in-law to, give her credit and all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, let me just tell you, she did try her best. She actually did try her best. I'm not gonna lie. She did try her best. She was actually really happy to know that her parents-in-law did end up improving of her, kind of. But I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm still yawning. It's still early in the morning. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie. They did actually have a good time. Just sat back and ate a dinner like a family. They actually did have a fun time. It was really great. Anywho, let's keep on going to the next one. Let's keep her going. Oh, man. Now, this video was really crazy. Really crazy. Okay, so basically what happened was, guys, was that Vegeta and Slick, they, got trapped in this universe with a fake Chi-Chi and a fake Bulma. So basically what happened was that this Chi-Chi and this Bulma was, things kind of got really crazy with this Chi-Chi and this Bulma. They pretty much was created by Toa, or whatever her name was, Toa, the demon. She pretty much, was kind of crazy and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty bad. They ended up, things kind of gotten really south, and, things really did go south and go kind of crazy and all sorts of other stuff. But anyway, so yeah, Chi-Chi and, yeah, so basically what happened was that, Goku kind of got captured by both these, Chi-Chi and, Bulma. It was, pretty crazy and bad at the same time, because, to tell you the truth, Vegeta and Slick, they definitely know the difference between their wives and these two. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, that's all I know about this video. I have seen it before, I just forgot the details. Anyway, moving on. Oh god, okay. Now here's a good video. Guys, this is one of Goku's prank videos. Yeah. For those guys who didn't know, Slick Goku actually does do pranks on his channel. He does pranks on his channel, and it's mainly on his wife, Chi-Chi. Okay, so basically what happened was, guys, was that, Goku, he pretty much, did a, he pretty much did a prank on his wife. He pretty much did a prank on his wife, where he would look at a picture of Chi-Chi's sister, Cha-Cha, and say that she was a whole lot more cuter and more good looking than Chi-Chi. And let me just say, things did kind of go a little bit down south. Things did kind of go a little bit down south after when Chi-Chi kind of caught on about it. She caught on about it, and things did kind of go crazy. She did kind of go crazy. But turns out it was all just a prank. But then later on, things really did get serious when Chi-Chi's sister, Cha-Cha, actually did show up to the house. She thought it was still a prank. She thought it wasn't a prank anymore, but then Slick had no idea how the world she got back over there. It was pretty crazy. And what else was crazy was that she was still making moves. She was making moves. She was making moves on Slick and right in front of Chi-Chi. And right in front of Chi-Chi. It was pretty crazy and bad. Again, sorry guys, I'm yawning. Anyway, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty bad. It was just crazy, especially when Chi-Chi threatened to blow up the world. Especially when she threatened to blow up the world. It was pretty bad. Anyway, moving on, moving swiftly along. Oh god, this video. Oh god. Okay, so what happened was that Goku, he was just sitting back, chilling, just cooking up a barbecue with Vegeta, and believe it or not, Tsunade. And then, next thing you know, Lucy, she comes in saying that she has a big announcement to tell everybody. And the announcement was that she was pregnant. Yay. And you guys are probably wondering who the baby daddy was. And so basically what happened was that, believe it or not, Lucy is claiming Slick to be the father. Lucy was claiming Slick to be the father. And of course, Slick was denying the whole thing because everybody knows because even though that Slick does like to smash. Well, no, that's Vegeta. But anyway, Slick, he is devoted to his wife because he knows how the heck she will get. But anyway, Lucy, no. She was trying to push this all up on Slick because, believe it or not, she actually ended up because she did like Slick a whole lot. She really did like him. Anyway, so basically what happened was that Vegeta, Tsunade, and Slick were trying to get to the bottom of it, and luckily, thanks to Tsunade, they found out that the baby was not Slick's. And Lucy was lying, trying to cap Slick. So yeah, basically what happened was that turns out it was her and Natsu's. Yeah, you guys remember Natsu, that fire dragon guy from Fairy Tail. But anyway, yeah, she things kind of got a little bit crazy. Things did kind of get a little bit crazy, especially that Lucy was claiming Slick to be the father. I don't get that. I mean, really, Lucy. Ugh. Anyway, let's keep on going. And besides, think about it, Lucy. Do you really think that Slick would smash someone like you? I mean, even though in the anime you did have, like, an amazing chest, amazing figure, and all sorts of other stuff. I mean, think about it. Okay, guys, can anybody please explain to me why half of the girls in Fairy Tail have great big chesticles? Can somebody please explain to me that? I mean, I know Urza has them, but Jesus Christ. Okay, but anyway, let's keep going. Okay, and back to Lucy. Okay, so basically, okay, guys, in this video, this was like a really, really long video. I only seen like the beginning part of it, but I haven't seen like the rest of it. But anyway, what happened was that Slick, he was actually hanging out with a much better version of Lucy. Basically, he was hanging out with the anti-version of her. A little bit more thicker, a little bit more busty, and a little bit more less whiny, like like the normal version of Lucy. And well, believe it or not, further down the line, they both ended up meeting, and yeah, things did end up going crazy and going nuts. They were steady battling it out because one, Lucy was trying to prove to the other that she was a whole lot more better. Basically, the anti-Lucy was trying to prove to the normal Lucy that she was a whole lot more better than, her in many, many different ways. I mean, besides the fact that she was a whole lot more busty and a whole lot more thicker and all sorts of other stuff and more serious and less whiny. Yeah, but believe it or not, them being together was kind of causing a rip in the multiverse. So yeah, Slick and these two Lucys had to work together to fix the universe. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, let's keep on going. Oh God. Okay. All right, guys. I'm just gonna flat out say this. Way in the beginning, way in the beginning, guys. You guys may think that, oh, Chi-Chi's been with Slick or trying to get with him, right? Well, you're wrong. Because believe it or not, guys, one Saiyan has been trying to get with Slick for I don't know how long. And that would be Caulifla. That would be Caulifla. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Okay. So, yeah, anyway, this video was pretty insane. Okay, so basically what happened was that Chi-Chi, she decided to pull a prank. She decided to pull a prank on Goku. And what was the prank? Well, it wasn't exactly a prank. It was pretty much a punishment. See, basically what happened was that she decided to delete all of Slick's games on his computer and his game system. Now, if there's one thing and one thing alone that all women should follow this rule. Never, and I repeat, never touch your man's games. Because if you do, there will be hell to pay. Trust me, guys. Anyway, after when Goku found out about that, he decided to divorce Chi-Chi. She decided to divorce Chi-Chi and go with Caulifla. Yeah, you guys heard me. He decided to divorce Chi-Chi and go with Caulifla. But of course, Chi-Chi wasn't going to accept that. So basically what she did was that she got Vados to reverse time a few minutes ahead and to stop herself from deleting Goku's stuff. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But anyway, yeah. Things really did get crazy. Things did get really crazy. Anywho, yeah. And believe it or not, guys, if Caulifla was there, if Caulifla was actually in this video, I swear to God, she would be flipping out of her genie pants. Or her baggy pants. Whatever type of pants she's wearing. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh man, this video was really hard for me. This video was really hard for me. So basically what happened was, guys, is that Goku, he was really depressed and was turning emo. Reason why was because he found out that his homeboy Krunk was dead. He found out that his homeboy Krunk was dead. And so he was really depressed and upset. Because if you think about it, guys, if you watch the series, you'll find out that Krunk and Slick, they were really close. Krunk and Slick, they were really close with each other. Things was really insane between those two. And they really did have a lot of fun together. They really did have a lot of fun. Things was just really hectic and stuff, but yeah, like I said, they did have a lot of fun. They did have a lot of fun. Yeah, but anyway, so basically what happened was that Chi-Chi was steady trying to cheer Slick up. She was really trying to cheer Slick up, talk to him, and all sorts of other stuff, but the more she talked to him, the more upset he kind of got. The more upset he kind of got, because think about it, guys. He lost his best friend. He lost his best friend. I mean, how do you think you would feel if you lost your best friend? Honestly, how do you think you would feel if you lost your best friend? I mean, I know many of us might not, do a emo phase or, go into drinking and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you won't be doing that. But I'm pretty sure some of us would. But Slick did. And let me just say, he was really, really upset at the fact that, that Kronk was gone. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, God. Now, this one was actually really funny. Okay, guys, if there's one thing I learned, about women, okay? If there's one thing I learned about women, one thing that you need to know about women is never, never, never in a million years say that her bed skills are trash. Okay? Never say that your woman's bed skills are trash. Never say that. Okay? Never say that. But, believe it or not, Slick told that to Chi-Chi. Yeah, you guys heard me. Slick told that to Chi-Chi. And let me just say, all hell broke loose. Because like I said before, guys, if there's one thing you do not do when it comes to bedtime sparring, is tell your wife that she was trash. Tell your wife that she was trash. You never want to do that. Because trust and believe me, guys, there will be hell to pay if you ever do tell your wife that she is trash in bed. And yeah, but believe it or not, Slick, like I said, he said that to Slick Chi-Chi, and she ended up almost killing him. But turns out it was just a prank. Goku, I'm just gonna flat out say this. You really did need to lose up on the pranks, because dude, almost half the pranks you pulled on Chi-Chi almost ended up with you guys, splitting up. I mean, think about it. It was just pretty insane. But anyway, let's keep going. Okay, guys, now this is definitely a really awesome Saiyan meeting that I remember. Okay, so basically what happened was, okay, guys, before Slick Chi-Chi ever came back, like I said before, Slick had to deal with another Chi-Chi, a fake Chi-Chi. And Slick knew it was a fake Chi-Chi because he had all sorts of different evidence. Because this fake Chi-Chi, she didn't even get the names of their kids right. And she actually erased, and like I said before, she erased all of Slick's games, trying to get back at him for not spending time with her. And what else was crazy was that she was always, doing something crazy, like with magic and dark magic and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, so during a Saiyan meeting, Goku, Broly, and Vegeta, along with Krunk and L from Death Note for some reason, they decided to expose the fake Chi-Chi. They decided to expose the fake Chi-Chi. And turns out that this Chi-Chi was actually a really fake Chi-Chi. She was just a goddess in disguise. But here's the thing. She lusts after strong people. And they were wondering where the heck, Slick Chi-Chi was. Turns out she was frozen in Slick's basement by her. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anyway, yeah, they solved the case of the fake Chi-Chi and everything. It was pretty insane. But anyway, yeah, it was really great. I love this video. This was one of my favorite videos that she made and that he made. Anyway, yeah, and we haven't heard from that fake Chi-Chi ever since. Yeah, we haven't heard from that fake Chi-Chi ever since. Anyway, let's move on, guys. Okay, guys, now we moved on to this video. Okay, so, as we all know, guys, Chi-Chi and Caulifla have not gotten along at all throughout Slick's channel. Slick and Caulifla, Chi-Chi and Caulifla have not gotten along at all. They have not gotten along at all. Yeah, they have not gotten along at all. Why? Because Slick. Because of Slick. Because basically, because Caulifla, she pretty much. Okay, guys, okay, I'm probably gonna be spoiling something, but here's the thing. Caulifla ended up pregnant with Slick's child. Yeah, she ended up with Slick's child, and his name is Takashi. He is really like Slick. He really is almost like Slick. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, um, things did get kind of crazy between Chi-Chi and Caulifla, because like I said, they both hated each other so much. They both hated each other. They really did hate each other so much. They really did. Anyway, so Caulifla, she showed up at the house uninvited and just crashed in for dinner. It was pretty insane because she already made her plate and was just sitting down. Things did get crazy between them. Like I said, things did get kind of crazy. They almost ended up fighting, but luckily Slick was there. It was pretty bad and crazy at the same time, but again, it was pretty funny. I liked it. It was pretty fun. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what happened in this video. Anyway, moving on. Oh god, this video. Okay, guys, now this video was definitely insane. Okay, so basically what happened was that as Slick was walking through the woods, he sensed some type of energy around him for some reason. He sensed some type of energy. And believe it or not, guys, it was this girl from Demon Slayer. It was Shinobu. It was Shinobu. Yeah, it was Shinobu. Yeah, so basically what happened was, guys, throughout that whole episode, Shinobu, she was steady trying to kill Slick because, believe it or not, guys, she thought Slick was a demon. I know, guys, can you believe it? She actually thought Slick was a demon. She actually thought Slick was a demon. It was pretty stupid. It was pretty stupid. Yeah, I know. Things did get kind of crazy. Things did get kind of crazy. Okay, so basically what happened was that she pretty much ended up okay, so basically what happened is that she tried to get Slick to go to her house. So that way she can absorb the energy from the bugs and yeah, just try and kill Slick. And end up trying to kill Slick. So, yeah, things did get kind of crazy between them, and Slick actually did escape her, thank goodness. But later on in the series, she just kept on coming back. And she kept on coming back more and more. She just kept on coming back more and more. It was pretty bad. Anyway, things did get kind of crazy nuts in there. Things did get kind of crazy nuts. Anyway, let's keep her going. Let's keep her going. Okay, guys. Now this video, Truth or Dare. Now this Truth or Dare video, guys, was definitely really funny. So basically what happened was that this was when Slick first met Mount Lady. This was when Slick first met Mount Lady. Yeah, this is when he first met Mount Lady. Things did get kind of crazy between them, and because believe it or not, she was just crunching through Chi-Chi's garden, messing up everything. Just messing up everything, and did she care? No, she didn't. No, she didn't care. Things did get kind of crazy, though. Things did get kind of crazy, okay? Things did get kind of crazy, and yeah, later on, she grew to the size of a building again, and caused Slick to turn into a great ape. Had her turn into a great ape. Had him turn into a great ape. Yeah, an Ozaru. Yeah, things did get kind of nuts, insane in there. It was pretty bad and pretty crazy, but yeah, they But yeah, some things did get kind of crazy in there. Things were kind of nuts and insane and just kind of crazy. But anyway, so yeah, they ended up playing a game of Truth or Dare. It was pretty insane. Anyway, moving on. Sorry guys, I'm still yawning. Anyway, guys, we got another As Death video. Okay, so basically what happened was that you're not gonna believe this, but believe it or not, As Death, she busted into Slick's house mad and upset. She busted into Slick's house mad and upset. Why? Because Slick cheated on her. I know. I know. It was pretty nuts. But guys, here's the dumb thing. She's mad and upset that Slick cheated on her in a dream. Yeah, you guys heard me. In a dream. Yeah, she got upset over a dream. Yeah, she got upset over a dream. I know, it's stupid and it's crazy. I know, she got upset over a dream. It was stupid and nuts. Anyway, so basically what happened was that Slick, he pretty much had to put on his Dr. Slick glasses and help her out with her problems. And let me just say, she really did have a lot of bottled up emotions. She really did have a lot of bottled up emotions up in there. It was pretty insane. But anyway, let's keep her going. Now, here's another As Death video. Okay, so basically what happened was in this video was that I might say As Death and Slick actually went out to eat, and Slick saw it as an opportunity just to eat, while As Death saw it as a date. I know, it was pretty crazy and stupid. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty insane. It was pretty stupid, and yeah, things did get kind of crazy. She pretty much was really happy that she was spending time with Slick or her little man that she calls him. Things were pretty insane and pretty stupid. But anyway, things did get kind of insane. Anyway, moving on. Now here's this video right here. Because guys, now this was back with the fake Chi-Chi. She met Lucy, and guys, let me just say one thing. Lucy really, really did something that, nobody, and I repeat, nobody has ever done before. And that would be, she called Chi-Chi a bitch. Yeah, she called Chi-Chi a bitch. And let me just say, she was really mad. She was really, really mad. Yeah, she was really, really mad. In fact, she was clawing up the table. She almost kicked Lucy's ass. She almost kicked Lucy's ass. And Slick was just sitting back watching it. Also trying to prevent a fight from breaking out and all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, things were really, really crazy up in there. Things were really crazy and nuts. Anyway, moving on. Okay, now this video right here. Now this one was a really long video. It's called the Saiyan Barbecue. So basically what happened was that the whole Slick family was just sitting back, having a nice barbecue, having a good time. Slick, Raditz, Bardock, Gine, they were there, just having a good time chilling. And then next thing you know, Bardock, with his dumb self, invited Kale and Caulifla, knowing that those two were going after Slick. So, guys, here's the funny part. Slick actually decided to invite somebody too. He decided to invite Fasha, a girl that Bardock was somewhat involved with. and the whole family and the guests ended up playing a game, Never Have I Ever. They ended up playing a game called Never Have I Ever. And guys, let me just tell you guys, that game, Never Have I Ever, was really nuts. Especially with Slick. He was steady drinking Sensuline, his signature drink, and he started drinking battery acid and gasoline, and he got sick really badly. Yeah, things were really crazy between those two. things were really, really crazy with all that stuff. And, yeah, things did end up really, really crazy at that barbecue. Anyway, long story short, Kale, she was steady crying on there. Bardock and Gine were steady roasting Chi-Chi, even though she wasn't there. Fasha was steady trying to, get Bardock to, speak on her behalf because, he was, pretty much, because she was, pretty much trying to, do all sorts of stuff. I don't know what the heck what she was trying to do. And Raditz, he was steady talking about making, investments and all sorts of other stuff. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, yeah, so that stuff happened. Anyway, let's keep her going. Okay, this one's a little bit blurred out, but yeah. Anyway, guys, next up we have is the Slick Shot series. Oh my god. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. The Slick Shot series is definitely one of my favorite series that happened on the Slick channel. See, basically what happened was that Mirako from My Hero Academia, the rabbit hero or the bunny hero, yeah, she ended up giving Slick a bar in exchange for, her not eating up Chi-Chi's carrots and all sorts of other junk. So they cut a deal. She gave Slick the bar. And things kind of took off from there. He ended up, owning his own bar, having, believe it or not, Kratos as a bouncer, and having all sorts of other anime characters up in there. And he did have a whole bunch of problems going on in there. It was pretty nuts. But anyway, overall, they did have a lot of fun over at Slick Shots. It was pretty great. And guys, I'm just gonna flat out say this: the first episode was pretty great. I mean, Mariko showed up. Mariko showed up with her thick bunny booty. And guys, before you guys ask, yes, I do like Mariko. She is really interesting. She's amazing. I mean, come on, look at her. How could you not say that she's amazing? I mean, she's thick! She's dummy thick! But anyway, let's keep on going to the next one. And guys, who can forget the last video? Who can forget about this video right here, guys? This is the last video, guys. Anyway, guys, who cannot forget this? The origin of Slick Goku. The origin of Slick Goku. I mean, come on, guys. This video was definitely legendary. This video was legendary because we got to see how the Slick Goku we all know and love came to be. And things were just really great. Things were really great. I mean, I really enjoyed watching it. And let me just say, Slick, Prince Vegeta, and lots of other characters in there was really great. I really enjoyed it. It was really great. Raditz, he was steady talking about making investments again. Slick and Vegeta, they were just hanging out, chilling. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what happened in this video. Alright guys, that's it for this Flames Rants. And I just got to say one thing. Prince Vegeta, Chi-Chi Smash, Broly Force, Khalifa U, and lots of other voice actors that hung out and knew Slick. I know a lot of you are hurting because you lost a really close friend. I know a lot of you guys are hurting because I know you lost Slick. I mean, think about it. You pretty much lost the only tolerable version of Goku. You pretty much lost him. Oh, and I almost forgot about Bulma. Yeah, Bulma Bunny or Bunny VA, whichever one. I know you guys lost Slick. You guys were really close with him. You guys were almost like one great big family. I mean, one great big Dragon Ball Z family. But I do have to say one thing, guys. Not all family members are going to be here forever. But hey, just think back to all the fun times, you guys had with Slick. I mean, I just named some of the good times you guys had. And let me just say one thing, guys. You guys can take the time and stuff to, help Slick's family in real life, Reggie, his family, get the funds that they need for a proper funeral and also the other stuff. But I really am sorry for your loss, because I know how you feel to lose somebody who's really close and dear to you. I know how you guys feel. But anyway, I just hope maybe one day, if we're lucky, we can find someone to replace Slick. Even though there will be a replacement. Who knows? There might be. Who knows? But we'll never forget the original Slick Goku. We'll never forget him. So, Slick, thank you so much for all the years that you made us laugh, made us cry, made us mad, or somewhat disgust us. I just want to say thank you so much for everything you have done. Thank you so much, and may God take care of you, as He's done throughout the whole years. And I just hope one day, you may return. Maybe one day Slick might come back. I don't know. As a different person. But I'm pretty sure Vegeta, he'll probably find a way to, get somebody to voice Slick. He'll probably get someone new to voice Slick. Maybe. Who knows? But, like I said before, guys, he may not be the original Slick, but we'll never forget who the original was. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, let me know in the comments down below which one of these Slick Goku videos did you guys like. And also, put down in the comments, what was your favorite Slick Goku moment? Like, could it be over at the Prince Vegeta channel, or could it be over on Slick's channel himself? Oh, and speaking of his channel, guys, I honestly don't know how long it's going to be, but guys, if you guys can, please sub to Slick, so that way you guys can see and review some great memories of that guy. Because guys, I'm just gonna flat out say this. YouTube is not gonna be the same without Slick. YouTube is definitely not gonna be the same without Slick. But we gotta keep pressing on. Anyway, like I said before, guys, that's it for this video. And if you did like it, please leave a like and comment down below. And also let me know in the comments down below which one of Slick Goku's moments did you guys like the most. And if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way you guys will be up to date whenever I post. And if you guys want to see more Flames, best ofs, just let me know in the comments. And also, let me know which YouTuber do you guys want me to look at next. Okay? Whether it be a Sonic tuber, or better yet, I think I might just start doing, I think I might start looking at different YouTubers from both Dragon Ball and Sonic. I think I might look at both Dragon Ball and Sonic. So, yeah. I decided I'm going to look at both Dragon Ball and Sonic YouTubers in honor of Slick. So that way I can talk about some of the great achievements that him and lots of other Dragon Ball YouTubers have done. Anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog saying, rest in peace, Slick. You will be missed. And signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.